Hello and welcome to Summer Sparkling Good Time. So I'm gonna apologize right off the bat. This is a kidding up. I'm kidding up. I just had dinner. Sorry. I am kidding up. Ocean Queen by Peggy Collins from Diamond Art Club. It is a 38.6 by 25.6 or 97.8 by 65 centimeters. 56 colors. Let me see. Here's our color palette. Oh wait, so I had bought myself. Excuse me. I knew the suitcase with the bottles. See, and I have the first of the trays emptied out over there, ready to go, and I have this one pulled out, ready to go if I needed to. I just literally finished filming the kit up of Wanderlust, so I'm kind of a little bit. But this one only has 56 colors, so I'm hoping it won't be as bad. Hopeful. I decided to do the bottles because it's a bigger kit and it just sounded like a plan at the time. Gonna need more than one. I'm pretty sure. I'm so excited to start this kit. This is my kit for the 100,000 Drills this summer event. Does it say how many drills are in this? No, it does not. It would be a nice thing to have on that sticker for our logbook. And in case you're unaware, I'm sitting here doing the dragon breath method. That's where you like breathe into the bag like you're trying to fog up a window, and it helps beat back the static. I know. I need the giant dryer sheets. I just haven't got them yet, y'all. Where did I put those extra labels I just had? Oh, that's release paper. Ba-ba. Okay. A new pin from Gabby. So 1, 5, 4. And there went my pile of stuff I had sitting over here. Whoops. Okay, so this only has 56 colors, but there are so many colors that have multiple bags. It's not even funny. So, there's a reason I had extra labels ready. Good night. Get in there. Okay. Now, I don't know how other people do it, but I always start closest to me on the left and then go up. This is how I work. I don't know if I'm backwards or what, but it's how my brain works, and that's what we did. One time I did it different, and I got so confused myself, I couldn't find nothing. And I was like, stop trying to be like other people. Do your own brain, Summer. There is a piece of sticky on there. So I did pull up some tag questions. We'll go over those because I am talked out. I don't normally talk while I'm doing diamond painting things, except opening stuff, basically. I normally have books talking to me. And today, okay, so here's like the 310, and we have 6 bags. I don't even know how many bottles that's going to take. But because I bought this thing, I can just do 1 or 2 bags in here and then put the rest in the little pocket. That's probably what I'll do. Because ain't nobody got time for that. When you see how many of these are duplicate colors, you will understand. I don't know. I bought the 120 bottles. I could kit it all up. You could do it like you did the Avatar cross stitch conversion. And yeah. Well, I think I still have backups of some of that. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Y'all, I'm tired. This ain't it. I am not the girl who wants to sit here all day kitting up. And I'm not going to lie. It took me 2 hours for the kit up of Wanderlust. It had 70 colors. It's like what it came charted with. And then my crazy self did I don't know how many enhancements. And so I was trying to figure out what technique or method I was using to do that. Okay, so one bag is not quite 2 bottles. Yeah, let's not and say we did. Let us not and say we did. We'll see where we're at the end. Okay, so then we have 312. Okay, so the first tag question is, are you named after anyone? My first name is not, I'm not named after anyone. Originally, my mom wanted to name me Ike Tasha. I-K-E, no, Itasha. I-T-A-S-H-A. Because she had worked at a restaurant as a waitress, and this one from Russia came in, and her name was Ike Tasha. And Ike was my mother's grandfather's name, and she liked it, but she had modified it. But every time my dad would pretend to say it, she said it sounded like he had marbles in his mouth. And so they named me Summer. But my middle name, Ann, is the same as my mother's and my great-grandmother's. And I think there's more in the family, but Ann is a very typical middle name. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? If I was a boy, I was supposed to have been Brandon. But I did not. He was not a boy. I think that's what she said. Brandon? I don't remember. I think she said Brandon. It was the 70s. Come on. Okay. When was the last time you cried? When I opened my Mother's Day package from April. Because she's a heifer and made me cry. Because she sent me 2 of my unicorn kits. And I'm like, who does that? Good night. Okay. Oy. Do you have kids? If no, oh no. Yes, I have kids. I have 1 biological child, 2 step, and 1 adopted. No, I had that wrong. 1, okay. Trinity's my biological daughter. Sarah and Crystal are legally my stepdaughters. Jasmine and Lexi are adopted. But blah 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 blah. I can't even talk, y'all. Lexi is my oldest daughter, Sarah's half sister. So it's a long story, but she's mine just like the rest of them are mine. Got some of the cutest pictures of her when she was a kid. I don't even know how old they were but I bought her. Me and her dad me and Eric, my ex-husband, got her a electric like motocross looking thing, because she wanted a motorcycle like a dirt bike, but she was too little for one. Because I mean her nickname to this day is Micro, because she's real short. And well, she was really, really short when she was little. And so like we weren't good with her with like a full on motorbike, like a dirt bike. So we got her an electric one, and so I had gotten her a helmet. I have a picture of her sitting in the living room. We're having probably a Gilmore Girls marathon because that's what my girls like to watch in my house. And she's just sitting there in that chair with the helmet on all night. God bless her little heart. She's a mess. And then Jasmine is pregnant with her second, which will be my fourth grandbaby. Sarah's already given me two. And Trinity, Lexi, and Crystal are smart enough not to give me no more babies. Jasmine, even though she's the youngest, is married. So, I mean, not like I would judge them if they weren't, but we beat teenage pregnancy over here. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Woo! With 5 of them, I was surprised, but I'll take it. Okay. If you were another person, would you be a friend of yourself? Yeah? Why wouldn't I? I'm fun times. And I would totally understand that, like, sometimes books are more important than people. And I just want to dime paint, leave me alone. No. I'm pretty sure you can ask my friends. I'm pretty fun. I just have to have downtime to recharge because I am very much an introvert. And so I have to have a little bit of downtime between go times. I'm so excited to go meet all my buddies for the cruise next year. Woo woo. We're going to have a good time. This dog has got dog hair all over me, all over everything, and I have the fan on, so it's like just circulating through the air, driving me crazy. Driving me crazy. Okay. I need a nap. That's what I need. Yeah. Solo. Oh, are these all solo? Hot damn. Okay. Do you use sarcasm a lot? Oh, Lord. Like the day is long. Sarcasm is my love language. One of them. I can be very, very sarcastic. Sometimes I have to be very careful because it's just my default. And some people don't understand that. And so I come across as maybe a little mean, but I'm not mean. I'm trying to be funny. I don't know. I'm very sarcastic. But my whole family is, it's like a family trait. We all. And we all would rather pick fun than, we'd all rather laugh than cry is our like philosophy. So yeah. And I'm pretty dang sarcastic. Anything else would be a lie. Like my kids probably knew what sarcasm was a lot earlier than other kids. Okay. What's the first thing you notice about people? About people? They're driving normally because no, okay. So like in the real world, like out and about, normally with women, it's if they're smiling or not, and with men, it's almost always the shoulders. I don't know why, but strong shoulders says like man to me. I don't know. But yeah, no, the first thing on a man is shoulders, and normally I look for a woman to smile because they feel more approachable, I guess. When I like it when they have good hair. If they have good hair, I'm noticing. What is your eye color? My eye color depends on what I'm wearing, what mood I'm in, and what day it is. And do I have a pupil that day, or do I have a giant pupil that day? And currently, right now, my mom is convinced that my medicine in my eye is changing the color of my eye on the one that currently has a gigantic pupil. But they go everywhere from gray to green to blue to nuts. And then I have a freckle in one eye. Not both, just one. And Trinity apparently has always wanted a freckle in her eye and is jealous of my eye freckle. And it has a name and she can tell it to you, but I don't know what it is. Freckle in my eye. I don't know. I have a freckle all over the place. Scary movie or happy endings? Happy endings all the way. Do not do no scary to me. I ain't got time for that business. No, thank you. No, thank you. I am a sissy la la chicken, and I do not like scary movies. Now, I can like do true crime and like murder mystery thrillers and stuff like that if I'm reading them or like watching like the true crime documentaries and stuff. I just can't do like TV shows or movies where they dramatize it because I'm a chicken. It's like bok bok bok, chicken chicken chicken. That's me. But reading I can do more because I tone it down in my head. I don't even know how else to explain that. Favorite smells. Trinity's allergic to everything. Favorite smells. The ocean. It's probably number one. In the mountains. Yeah. Like that clean, crisp morning smell up in the mountains. Where it's like you can kind of almost smell the hint of the dew. And it's just fresh and crisp. Yeah, I like that. And then the ocean. Food smells are not normally always appealing to me. So, yeah. Oh, but I do like some, like, coconut based, like body washes and lotions and stuff. What was that? Beautiful Day, Fine Day, something. I don't know. Bed Bath & Beyond or whoever did it. I don't know. It was good stuff, Maynard. It was a blue bottle. That's all I remember. I wore it for like a year. What else we got? What's the furthest you've ever been from home? Germany? That's the farthest? I've been to Mexico, but I was in Cancun, which is basically, hop, skipping, and jump from the U.S. And then I've been to Canada, but once again, just crossed, the border. And then I went to the Netherlands, Germany, France, and Belgium. But, I think, because I went to Berlin and Germany, that's I think the farthest place out I went in Germany, like the farthest east. And then I went Paris. I'm not sure which one of those is further east. But so it's either Paris, France, or Berlin, Germany. One of those. I'm like, that was a weird question. I'll put the link of where I got these in the description below. Do you have any special talents? Apparently, according to Miss Gabby, I am a very fast diamond painter. I'm also a very fast reader. Other special talents. Apparently I create dance trends for some of y'all. I was like, what? If you know, you know. I'm pretty good at seeing the big picture I sometimes need a little bit of help with the details, but I'm really good at seeing the big picture and like developing ideas. I'm like, what else do I have? And spotting patterns that other people don't see. Ask my niece Addison. She'll tell you I was the smartest one in the family because I could help her with homework and the rest of them couldn't. Where were you born? Los Angeles, California. Los Baños. Hey, it's a little bitty town. About 30 minutes from here. What are your hobbies? My hobbies include diamond painting, filming diamond painting content for YouTube, reading, book talk. I like watching book talk, not doing stuff for book talk. Shopping for diamond paintings, collecting diamond, talking to my chaos crew about all this stuff. Mostly diamond painting stuff and books. I don't really watch TV. I don't really, yeah, not really my thing. Not really my thing. I love books and diamond painting. That's my thing. And now that I am like addicted to Audible, I can do my two favorite things at the same time. It's awesome. Because like when I first started falling in love with diamond painting, I was freaking out because I was like, I'm not reading at the rate I'm used to reading. And that was not okay with me. And then because used to, I couldn't like do the audiobooks. Well, apparently I can only listen to an audiobook if my hands are doing something. Like I can't just sit down and listen to an audiobook. I have to be multitasking. I don't know how it works, y'all. It's just how it works. But those are my hobbies. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do. We have Dip, who y'all are like get excited when you get to see Puppy. She is not currently inside. She is outside. Because I was just having pizza and she would have been in my face. And then Trinity has Jack, but I mean, I pay for all his stuff, so does that count? So one black cat, one brindle dog. This was 7:32. Okay. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have a brother. His name is AJ, but I call him Bubba, and Trinity calls him Uncle Bubba because when he was little, I just called him Bubba. So she just said Bubba, and he goes by Bubba. And like his whole family call her T. It's just she's just T, the letter T, not like anything else, just the letter T. And then he has given me a very handsome nephew who is, if Trinity's 24, he's 28. And he's married and in, I want to say Idaho or Utah, one of those. And then I have two gorgeous nieces. Trinity's 24, that means Sierra, my peanut, just turned 20. And Hey, my stinger, will be, did she just turn 16 or she'll be 16? She just turned 16. Yeah, because she got a new to her truck, but she wanted a pickup truck. I don't know. It is what it is. Let's see. What did you want to be when you grew up? Oh, when? When I was really young, like elementary school, I thought I wanted to be an attorney. Then I thought I wanted to be in musical theater. Then I thought I wanted to be an author. Then I went back to, I don't know, I've been through it all. What are you doing, Anna? Working on. That was rude. Don't talk to me without permission. An ad just spoke to me, scared the living hoo-hoo out of me, y'all. Huh? I don't know who Annie is. um, yeah. But mostly author, business owner, and lawyer were the big ones. And ended up with a degree in accounting. Imagine that. I do own my own. I do own my own business, and then I take care of Trinity if she's chronically ill, and then I added on Karen because originally I was only supposed to be doing like a part-time help type thing for her, and then the full-time caregiver um, is no longer with her, and so I'm working more hours than I originally anticipated, but it's okay. That means I have more diamond painting and book money, right? Right. Something is on me, like a hair is on my arm or something. I don't know. Ooh. Okay. Who was your first best friend? My first best friend? In like grade school, it was Janelle Munoz. Then it was Debbie. Then it was Kristen through high school. And then it was Ashley. And Ashley's still my best friend. And now I'm a diamond painting bestie. And that's Allison. And then Chaos Crew. They're pretty darn good besties too. How tall are you? 5'8". What is the least favorite thing about myself? My inability to be able to talk like during kid up and chats and whip up and chats. I find it really, really difficult to talk during these, and I don't know why. Like as soon as I figure out a topic-y type thing, like if I'm answering these questions, then it's not so hard. But like just going into it blind, I'm like, I don't know what to say. I also have a tendency to sometimes be a little too blunt, which apparently some people find offensive. And I talk too fast. So yeah, those are my least favorite things about myself, I guess. Oh no, and my food issues. I hate my food issues. I'm like the pickiest eater you're ever going to meet in your life. And we're not even talking about it. It just is what it is. I've accepted it and I moved on. Okay. But like I hate it. If I could take a pill every day and never have to eat again, I would. In a heartbeat. As long as I could slab like a little candy or something, because chocolate covered gummy bears are the shit. Look at what I bought myself, y'all, because I bought 2.25 pounds of chocolate covered gummy bears. Go Amazon. Yeah. Trinity comes down. She takes a little bit. Goes away. Comes down a little bit later. Takes a little bit. I'm like, would you just stop it? She's like, they're so good. I know. Been my favorite candy my whole life. My mama brought them home from some specialty candy shop when she was on a trip with her girlfriends or something. And I fell in love. And the ones off of there's a candy store on what is the name of that street? Gosh, Pier 39 is right there in San Francisco. I can't remember the name of the street all of a sudden, but there's a candy store right there, and theirs are the best. Okay. I can't see this. What is hard about being a parent? For me, as an introvert, it was happening to people when I didn't want to people. Because when you're a true introvert, um, being around people drains your energy. And it doesn't matter if you love those people or not. They just still drain your energy. And kids drain your energy, period. So it was just double hard. And other than that, dealing with Trinity's chronic illness since she was 16 has been a nightmare. Um, yeah, a total nightmare. Oh, man. What I wouldn't give to have taken some of that away from her. No. But I had like the easiest childbirth story in the world. Like my mother wanted to slap me. I was literally only in labor for technically 40 minutes. Not 40 minutes, 14 minutes. So I went in to be induced that morning. And they started all the stuff and doing all things. And they said I was having contractions or whatever. I couldn't feel it. Me and my mom and my best friend from high school, Chris, and we were playing Phase 10 and all kinds of stuff, just having a good time. And then I was progressing to the point where they wanted to break my water to help move things along. And I was like, wait, nope. I took the Lamaze class. Let's talk about this. I said, I'll take the Stadol now before you do that, because once you do that, things are going to hurt. Well, guess who's allergic to Stadol? And all this was happening around 8:30. Well, by 11:30, the nurses had called the doctor and said, she ain't doing this. She is wound up, tired of drums. She's crazier than a bed bug, because apparently it was bad. I have no recollection of anything that happened from when they gave me the Stadol till the next day. The rest of this is all told secondhand from what they told me, from those who were there. And so at 11:30, the doctor came in and had the nurse administer a half a dose of Demerol to knock me out. And told my mom and Kristen to go ahead and go home. We were going to start this over in the morning, that it wasn't happening. And so they were like loading up their stuff in their bags and stuff and going home. And I was unconscious. And the doctor was at the nurse's station writing notes, and he said he just had a bad feeling. And he walked back down. He gave me the Demerol at 11:30, and he walked back down and peeked under there, and she was crowning, and Trinity was born at 11:44. So I was technically in labor for 14 minutes, and I slept through it. My mother told me that was rude and uncalled for. She was in labor with my brother for like 20-something hours. And it was like all hard back labor, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Not my fault. I didn't do it. So yeah, I was in labor for 14 minutes and slept through it. So I can't say the worst thing about having kids is childbirth, because it wasn't. On 11, someone else's child, like they're your own, knowing that they can take them away from you at any moment, that also sucks. Luckily, I have not had that happen. So there was fear of it when the girls were younger, but now we're good. Now we're good. Everybody's going to do their own thing. Oh no. That'll be okay. How many countries have you visited? 6? Canada? Mexico? Yeah, 6. 6. Canada, Mexico, Netherlands, Germany, Belgium, France. I think I went through something like between those, but I don't think it counts. I didn't get off the train. Or if I did, it was just at a train station. I don't know. I'm not as geographically challenged as April. Oh, excuse me, I have to sneeze. Excuse me, pardon me. Um, I'm not as geographically challenged as April, but I don't know my European geography as much as I should. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if back then I was a smoker, so I know we jumped off the train at multiple train stations as we were traveling. Um, what was your favorite and worst subject in high school? My favorite was English because it was. I'm a book nerd, y'all. I'm a book nerd, a book dragon. Call me what you will. Writing comes very naturally to me. Spelling, same thing. Um, worst was history. I was just bored. I think a lot of that was instructor driven. He was so boring. He would be showing us his slideshows from the 1970s when him in the the little shorts they used to wear in the 70s, him and his family visiting all these historical sites. I don't want to see your little. Oh, do you guys remember those things, the projectors, and they were like have the circle thing and chicka 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 chicka. No, stop it. I don't wanna. And he was like my neighbor, and he was my academic decathlon coach. So I was like, ugh. Okay. What is your favorite drink? Pepsi Zero. Always. Live off it. If they could just give me a constant drink, we'd be great. And if people in this town would stop buying up all the dang 2 liters, I would appreciate that as well. I think I'm having a fight with somebody about it. And I've like talked to the store like multiple times. I'm like, excuse me. If you know that it's always out, why don't you talk to the people who bring it about bringing us more? I don't want to have to get bottles or the little bottles or cans. I don't like those. They don't care. I'm still fighting the same battle 8 months later. I'm like, I don't want to leave town neither, so if I can help it, I don't go. Favorite animal? Dolphin. If we're talking like non-domestic, is a dolphin. If we're talking about domestic, it would be a dog. Just a dog. But no. My best friend actually took me swimming with dolphins for my 44th birthday, and it was awesome. Oh, shit. Y'all made a mess. I was doing so good. I was trying to make that fit in just one, but it ain't gonna. It's just too close, and then when I unscrew it, I'll be worried it's gonna spill every time. And why do that to myself? Well, I don't know where that drill went to, but I ain't playing with it no more. There. See, just enough where it's annoying. This was $9.19. Favorite perfume? My favorite perfume ever was Dolly Parton's perfume she had up back in the 90s. And we can't, like, it was discontinued and we can't find it. It makes me crazy. But the new one is, hold on, I can't remember it. Blush by Kenneth Cole? Is that what it is? Yeah, Blush by Kenneth Cole. That's what it is. It's this one. It's like, I remember. It's the pink bottle. That's my current favorite. Ooh, but then I also like, um, what's it called? Oh, no, 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 no. Uh, and I'm looking it up. It's Confessions of a Rebel is the brand, and I like to get a room. I like bitch please. Yeah, those two. I like them a lot. I need to go back to my scent bird thing. What is this nonsense? What is this? What are these little bags, but two of them are the same color? What are we doing? What are we doing here? I don't understand. Oh, that works though. I need to get some more Confessions of a Rebel. I think that's what I want to wear on the cruise next year. I was wearing it one day and my mom goes, I think it was Bitch Please. And my mom saw, oh, your perfume smells good. What is it? And I'm like, I can't tell you. And she's like, why can't you tell me? And I'm like, because it's a dirty name. She's like, oh. She's like, you're grown. I said, no, I'm grown, but it still feels weird. But then I told her what it's called. She's like, well, that's a hateful name. I said, yeah, but it's funny. And I remember it. Oh, hello, little Joe. Would you like to get in here with your friends? There you go. There you go. I'm a sleepy panda, y'all. It's too much getting up, and I've had pizza, so I'm like, okay. What would you or have you name your children? Trinity Reese. Not what I name her. Trinity Reese. Trinity after the Holy Trinity, Reese after. I just like the name Reese, and when you think of Reese Witherspoon, she was always so classy. I like that. And then I gave birth to this little hippie rebel child who thinks jeans are a force of, or like a, what do you call that? Forcing her to wear jeans is like torture. I'm like, how are you my child? Explain this. Something's up. I'm getting so sleepy. This is so ridiculous. Like I'm just, Okay. What sports do you play? Have you played? Track and field. I did shot put and discus. I was on the swim team and dive team and cheerleading. Oh, and basketball. I played basketball a little bit. But like just a little bit. Like one season, I was like, I'm over it. I was done. Aw, I dropped my lid. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find my lid. I didn't even hear it bounce. Where did you go? Ah, there it is. Found it. Okay. I'm not saying I was any like great at any of those, but I did them. I'm like, my dad took me to play golf, but yeah, no, thank you. I am a book person. I am not a sports person. I don't mind watching sports. I'd prefer to read a book while you watch sports, but I've gone fishing a couple times. Is that considered a sport? I don't know. Is that a pastime? Who are some of your favorite fashion brands? I love a Steve Madden shoe. I love a Hey Dude shoe. Um, I like American Eagle jeans. That's about it. I don't really care. I'm like, you don't really care anymore. If you'd asked me that years and years ago, it'd been a different story. But now I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm like, I prefer just to be comfortable because of what my workday entails. I don't care anymore. Um, I'm more worried that my shoes are good quality than I am about like I don't know. Um, Favorite memory from childhood? I don't know. Favorite memory? I don't know because my parents were they were more big on experiences than they were like stuff. So we did a lot of road trips throughout my entire childhood, and they promoted reading. Except when I got in trouble, they took my book. Trust that. Um, like other kids would get grounded from going outside, I would get grounded. They wouldn't let me have my books. Um, but they took us on more experiences, so I have a lot of really fond, happy memories of road trips with my parents and my brother. And I don't think I could pinpoint it down to my favorite. Um, Maybe when I was 16, my mom and I took a trip around the United States, not Christmas shopping, school clothes shopping for the next year. So between junior and senior year, and I like got one thing in every state that we went to. And like we started here in California, we went up all the way to Washington, all the way across. We went up to Bangor, Maine. I got a really cute like red slicker from like back in the 90s, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. In Bangor, Maine. And then all the way down. It was this awesome road trip, and we just had a blast for a couple weeks. I had a good time. But like we did things like that. So it's kind of hard to say which one's my favorite. Um, how would you describe your fashion sense? Currently non-existent. Comfortable. Right now, it's like, am I going to be miserable in that at the end of the day? If so, I don't want to wear it. I'm doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of caring. Taking not caring as in Karen, but Caring, caring. And so, like, um, there's no point of me doing certain things at the moment. But when I'm not at work, like on my non-daily, I'm a jeans and a cute top kind of girl. Um, what phone do you have? Ashley's old one. I don't know. It's an Apple iPhone something. Don't ask me. I don't want to do this. I'm going to put that there and pull this to here and pull this one back over here because I need to see how many are left before I see if I'm going to try to get up all of these. I know, Ashley, what phone do I have? I don't know. I don't care. Trinity and Ashley were real mad because I was supposed to have blue bubbles and be able to FaceTime. And so, because I was using an Android. And my phone died. And Ashley, at the same time, Ashley was like upgrading. And she goes, nope, I'm not turning mine in. I'm just going ahead and you're taking it. I'm like, but. She goes, no. It's okay. She said, I'm done with you on blue bubble or green bubbles, whatever that meant. Apparently, there's something to do with what? I don't know. I don't know. It's not my thing. I just do what they tell me to half the time when it comes to technology. Not even gonna lie. Tell us one of your bad habits. Ignoring responsibilities that diamond paint instead. There's one. Not drinking enough water. There's two. Um, yeah, that's like two big ones. Um, have you forgiven yourself for past personal failures? Yeah. Nobody's perfect. That's part of my therapy and healing after my divorce. uh, have you ever visited a country outside your continent? I done told you yes. Yes. Yes, I have. Four of them. Hmm. Uh, have you ever won a trophy or an award? A lot. Um, up until I was 13, I was in beauty pageant. Um, yeah, I know. Shush. I was Little Miss Madera County. Multiple Hawaiian tropic pageants. A lot. Um, I won speech competitions. Won speech for Acting with Decathlon against seniors when I was a sophomore. It was not good. I got in trouble. Like people were pissed. Um, some sports stuff. Um, oh, lots of FFA stuff. Um, and that was mostly like farm records, probably pro type of thing. Trying to think what else. Perfect shops when I worked for Citibank. They give you an award for that. They bring you in the clock. And it's engraved with your name. And I got all my points plus all the bonus points. Woot woot. Top salesman when I was working for Citibank in Texas. Yeah. I threw away so many trophies when I became an adult. It's not even funny. A lot. I have a couple of like the awards like that are special tucked away, but most of them I got rid of. It's like, what am I supposed to do with these? They're not pertinent to my life anymore. $38.18. Have you read any of the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or Twilight series? Which one is your favorite? Um, of those three, ugh. I've read all three. Duh. I think I would have to go with Hunger Games. Just because um, I don't know, I liked Hunger Games better. I know that some of my people, especially you, Gabby, are going to go, that's just who I am. I liked Hunger Games better than Harry Potter. But I'm also not a millennial, you guys. I'm technically Gen X. I'm the baby of the Gen X, but I'm Gen X. And I don't know. Y'all got a little crazy with your Hunger Games. And when y'all are not Hunger Games, you're Harry Potter. When y'all were there freaking out over Harry Potter, I was reading other things. I don't think I read the books until after the movies. What is under your bed? Diamond paintings. Currently all my Disney diamond paintings are under my bed. That's about to change. I have to redo my storage situation because I'm buying faster than I'm finishing, and I'm running out of space. But no, currently it's all my Disney diamond paintings. That's embarrassing. What is one guilty pleasure you enjoy too much to give up? Grey's Anatomy. I do not watch TV, but I watch Grey's Anatomy. I only watch it on Hulu with no ads, because no, but no, that's my guilty pleasure. I tend to like to save it up, so I have a few, and then binge watch them while doing absolutely flipping nothing but laying there and enjoying them. That's my guilty pleasure. I know, I'm so crazy, right? Oh, Summer, you so nuts. Yeah, not really. No, I'm not. I'm pretty boring. I just like to down paint, read, and chillax, y'all. That's my idea of a good time. IB 741. Okay. What is something you are gifted at? Problem solving? I tend to be really good at problem solving. And word problems. Maybe this way. What have I done? Okay. Problem solving and word problems are like my thing. I don't know what else. No little special. Finding the joy. That's something I'm working at. Finding the joy. This one. Okay. No. What is the first movie you remember seeing? Bambi. In the theater. And I remember being horrified. I think so. I don't know, because our little theater when I was a kid, we didn't have it for very long. It was only there for a few years. We didn't have like new releases to the best of my knowledge. And like they would do like family. It was one screen. That was it. It was not like a movie theater. It was one. And I remember seeing Baby on the big screen and asking in my head, thinking, why they bring me to see these animals die? One of my first thoughts. I remember Thumper. That's about it. I've seen it since then, but I think because I watched it at such a young age, it ruined my head. I didn't like it. I've never been a real big fan of Bambi. What do you think about your home? Um, I like it. Are you talking about my hometown or my home where I live? I miss my home, but when Lowell died and they sold the ranches, the people who bought the 12 or the 40 acres that I lived on, they were moving into the house on the property, and so I miss my 4-bedroom 2-bath house where I had plenty of room to roam and store my stuff. But I actually kind of truly enjoy our current situation because my mom's not alone. There's always someone to help you when you need to do something. You never having to, I'm not worried about what she's trying to like cut. Like the other day, she needed to cut trees and stuff. So I was up there with the saw cutting trees and stuff because I don't want my 72-year-old mother doing that. And so it gives me and my brother a peace of mind. And it works out well. I mean, her and Trini are upstairs. I'm downstairs. They come down here, harass me for snacks or pizza. They were just down here earlier saying, we want pizza. Order pizza. Yes, ma'am. Let me get you pizza. And then I have another person to help when things go sideways with Trinity, because that's a common occurrence. Like this morning, Trinity needs to go have her epidural injections redone in her spine, and she was trying to make it through the semester first because she didn't want to have to miss a day or two of school, and she did it too long. So we're going to have to talk to him and like look at the schedule and see what we can do about trying to put it in like on a Friday afternoon or whatever with her new school schedule for this fall. Well, she's not going to school this summer, but like then when we look at the fall schedule for when we have to go back in, like maybe during like the Thanksgiving break or something, so she's not missing classes because she's really trying hard to not miss classes this semester because she's tired of being withdrawn for medical reasons, which you can't say I'm a blame her. Okay, y'all, guess what? That one in there. I'm not kidding up all that other crap. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. So what all we have back here? We have 2 bags of $9.39, 2 bags of $38.18, a bag of $33.71, my least favorite color, a bag of $9.19, $9.02, 2 bags of $8.90, 2 bags of $500, 5 bags of $3.10. Everybody get in there. A bag of $3.67, and a bag of $8.14. That is not getting kitted up. I will use as I need it. A refill as needed. Oh, I messed up. This is supposed to stay in here. I really like the pattern on this new suitcase though, y'all. This is supposed to be in here, so I know where it is when I'm done with it. Okay. So, there y'all go. I don't even know. That was question number 43 on this list. So I made it through 43 questions. So, not bad. So, thank y'all so very much for watching. If y'all would be so kind as to boop a my snoot. If you're new here, boop snoot just means hit that like button. It's a quick, free, easy way for you to support the channel. And I think you're awesome when you do so. Also, feel free to share this video with anyone you think might gain enjoyment from it. I promise not to be mad at you. Also, leave me a comment. Do you have any answer to these questions? Want to answer these questions? If you have a channel and want to answer the questions, answer the questions. I don't care. Tag you're it. I just needed something to talk about after I done. I have a hard time talking that long, y'all. Without like a prompt. So, other than that, if you haven't done so already, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Also, quick, easy, and free, and we'd love to have you. So, until next time, I can tell you I love you. Bye-bye.